What is up, everybody? Today I'll be making a tier list for all the jobs in Final Fantasy V. Unlike some of my other tier lists, I am going to do it for, like, the ones to the left are going to be better than the right. I'm going to just do that for the future Final Fantasy tier list. Thank you guys all for stopping by. This is Brighton from the Game Bazaar, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, this isn't going to be that tough, actually. I don't think the FF5 jobs. I think the FF3 jobs are honestly going to be harder. I'm going to do that tomorrow, but here we go. So, why is this in... Oh, I think it's sorted alphabetically, I think. Okay, I'm just going to, yeah, keep it the way it is since there's too many jobs to move. Like, with FF6, I moved them, but... Anyway, so... here we go. That is the Bard, I think, right? Why does the Bard have to be first? Okay, I'm just kidding. So here we go. Bard is good. Requiem is really good. Hero's Rhyme is really good. That thing that casts Romeo's Ballad is amazing because you can stop Omega and just like he'll do nothing against you. There's always some sort of exploit against super bosses in FF games. But so I am going to say they are B for Bard. That was really cringy. Again, I'm just going to add a row above. I always do this. Because instead of having F tier, I always have S plus tier. I don't like saying F. Unless there's actually completely worthless things. Actually, you know what? There are completely worthless things in FF5, so I'm going to add F tier. So... Okay, I'm going to change these colors real fast, sorry. F and purple's my favorite color. Okay, here we go. B for Bard. Bard is good. Nah, I'm going to put him in A. I know a lot of people don't like that. But Hero's Rhyme, like, there's things that, like, buff your speed, things that buff your attack, things that stop Omega, things that do way too much damage and let you grind against movers. Actually, no, I'm going to put him back in B. Like, just, like, kind of in the middle here. Like, not the worst, but not the best either. So, yeah, we got the... Yes, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But their harps are pretty terrible, though. So, I guess that's why they're not up here. And their healing abilities, they don't really have any like they do in other games, like Life's Anthem and stuff in FF4. Beastmaster is C tier. I don't like Beastmaster. Their whips don't suck, but their only real purpose is control. And that's for the Blue Mage, and that's the only reason I think they're C tier. Because the Blue Mage is amazing, and without control, you can't get a couple of their abilities. Like, you can't get, like, Mighty Guard, I think. So they're not, and, oh yeah, and they're really good for killing, X-Death if you unleash a couple of Thunder Dragons, but I never liked that strategy. I rather just Zen Engage, so, so we got, yeah, so I say they're C tier. They're not that great, but they let you control. So B for Bard, C for control. Okay, Black Mage is, I'm going to say it is A tier. It's not the best. I mean, it's not like as good as Summons, but it's more consistent. And by the end of the game, you're not going to use it that much, but it's still really good for like a large amount of the game. And it's way better than it is in like FF3. So I put Black Mage at A because there's some really good black magic spells. Yeah, I think that's pretty self-explanatory there. Blue Mage is S tier. Blue Mage is amazing. They have swords, Mighty Guard, White Wind. What else do they have? They have a bunch of good ones. But just Mighty Guard and White Wind just alone are the best. Like, I mean, there might be some other good blue magic spells, but just with those, you can already say blue magic's amazing. And you can't say that they don't look awesome. Okay, then we have the Cannoneer. So, these guys are not terrible. Their open fire is pretty good and stuff. But the problem is you get them so late in the game, and you have to, like, weirdly buy them from that traveling dude. So I'm going to put them in B. They're good. Their open fire is good, but it's not going to be that amazing by that point in the game. Okay, this one, I'm not going to be controversial here. I think that I don't like the Chemist, but I know it's good and I know it's worth using. I'm going to put it in A tier. Its mix is really good. if you know what you're doing with it. So I'm going to put it in A tier. I don't like it myself, but I know it's good. Dancer, D tier. D for Dancer. It's sword dance is good, but other than that, it's equip ribbons, flirt, and dance. Flirt is terrible. It just confuses people. The other dances aren't even that great. They're good for like auto battle. I mean, I guess, or like just killing normal encounters, I guess, the Dancer. But like their biggest thing is like equip ribbons, and that's not really worth it. Okay, F tier Dragoon. There's no point. I mean, jump with Twin Lance isn't terrible, but still two-handed or dual wield or rapid fire or open fire or anything like that, it just couldn't be better than Dragoon, to be honest. Like, there's not really that much of a point of the Dragoon in this game, except for Shinru, but you can find better ways, like you can rapid fire. But if you jump with some Dragon Lances, it's not that terrible. Okay, Freelancer is S plus tier. It inherits the innate abilities. It can equip 2 abilities. It can equip like all weapons. And yeah, it's amazing. It's S plus. Oh, you know what? I said I was going to put them in order, right? I'm going to move the Chemist up from the Black Mage. Okay, then we have the Geomancer, which I say is C tier. It's not Terraria. Why was I about to say Terraria? It's Terrain. Is it called Terrain? No, it's called Gaia in this game. Gaia is pretty good. It's good for not having to use magic or whatever, but there's not really a point in boss fights, and you can just normally attack. But if you're leveling up a mage, Gaia is a good second ability. If you don't want, I mean, I guess like equipped swords would be 2 or something, but I don't know. So they are pretty good, but only good for getting Gaia. Their other like avoid traps abilities are like completely terrible. So yeah, then we have the, what is that? Is that the Gladiator? I'm pretty sure that's the Gladiator. Yes, that is the Gladiator. Okay, the Gladiator is A tier. It's super good. It equips some really good stuff. I guess you get it really late in the game, but it is good for the bonus dungeon or whatever. Finisher can be really amazing. It can instant kill things with 9999, and doing 9999 in FF5 is pretty tough, to be honest. Like if you have like two-handed with the Apocalypse or something, but it's still insanely hard. The Knight is B tier. I'm gonna put it in front of the Cannoneer just because its guard is pretty good, but its two-handed is really what makes the Knight worth it. It's really good. It's not as good as dual wield or anything, so I'm just gonna keep it in B tier. It's better than the Cannoneer. I'd say the Cannoneer is better if it was earlier in the game, but I'm just gonna put Knight at a respectable B tier. Mime is the best. Mime is the best in the game. You can mimic. It's crazy. You can also equip 3 abilities. It's so good for magic casters. Like, usually have like yeah, it's crazy. I can't even explain how good the Mime is. Like, mimic, 3 abilities. It can't equip all the equipment like the Freelancer can. So the Freelancer is obviously for the tacky, and Mime is for your mages, but it is super good. Okay, then we have the Monk, which we haven't really gotten to the classes that are really just good for innate abilities, but Monk is alright in this game. It's not anything to talk home about, but I'm going to put it just up with the Knight since it has the biggest innate, it has the largest innate strength boost in the game. We haven't got to any of the other ones, but the Monk has the highest innate strength boost in the game, so it's really good to master. Or you can master Berserker instead, so it takes less time, but most people will probably rather use the Monk because the Berserker is not what people like that much. What am I even saying here? Okay, the Mystic Knight is S tier. It's probably going to be the lowest S tier here, but it can equip swords. Spellblade is overpowered, like Flare Spellblade plus Rapid Fire. I think people know what I'm talking about. This, the Mystic Knight is S tier. Okay, then we have the Necromancer, which I say is C tier. Like, I don't even really see that. You know, I'm gonna say it's a D tier. It would be so much better if you actually got it at a decent point in the game. Like, it's like a summoner, but mixed with the blue mage. It would be awesome, but like the only point is the Cloister of the Dead, and it's just another class you have to master. I think it would be awesome. It'd be in like A tier if you got it, but you get it after doing everything. Like, it's not like the other ones where you actually get them at a right point in the game, like the Gladiator and the... At least you can use them for the Steel Temple, but the Necromancer, you can't even do that. Unless you go back to kill Shinru, Neo Shinru and Omega Mark II, but that's not even going to be worth it for those. Anyway, Necromancer is not the best, only because you get too late. I still say Summoner would be better, but this guy does more damage. Samurai is top of the S tier. Zenigage is so overpowered. Shirhodori is also really good at evading attacks. It's such a good innate ability. Overall, the Samurai is just super... I'm actually going to put them in S+ tier. They're super overpowered. Like, come on. Their Zenigage makes everything way too easy. Oracle is bottom. It's so terrible. It's like really bad version of a Geomancer that you get too late in the game for it to be worth anything. Yes, it has the highest innate magic in the game, but it's like so not... I mean, it's like so close to the Summoner that it doesn't really mean anything, and it's just so terrible. If you got it a bit earlier in the game, then I'd probably put it a D or C, but it's still not good. Okay, we have the Ranger. Okay, this class alone isn't amazing. It's still really good. The bows are pretty tight in this game, like the focus and the aim and stuff. But in Animals is actually a pretty good ability to heal and stuff. So the Ranger's good there. But Rapid Fire, you guys all know. If you've actually played FF5 before and beaten it, you know that Rapid Fire is so overpowered, especially if you have dual wield. So I'm going to put the Ranger up in S+ tier. Oh wait, that's the Ninja. That's not the Samurai. Oh, mental issues, guys. The Ninja is still S tier. The Samurai is right here. But the Ninja with the dual wield is insane. Actually, I'm gonna put Samurai in top S tier. Ninja with dual wield is absolutely insane. Like, and the throw is pretty nice here. Sorry, guys, I got that mixed up. Red Mage is S tier. I'm not going to put it in S+ tier since it takes so long to get dual cast and you can't use it till way later in the game. But once you get dual cast, oh my gosh, is it overpowered. It's so good. It's so worth it. And yeah, it's amazing. Then we have the Summoner, which is S tier as well. I am going to put it right here. Yeah, I'm going to put that right there. They can, at the beginning of the game, they're not that great. Black Mages are better, but once you get, like, some of those better summons, like Golem, Bahamut, what's that other really good one? Carbuncle can be good. Like, all the summons, there's a bunch of buffing summons, there's damaging summons. I think there might even be a healing summon up in there somewhere. So, yeah, Summoner is really good. Thief is going to be B tier. Actually, no, wait. Yeah, B tier. The Thief is super good because it gives you that innate... Actually, I'm going to move it up here because there's so many other things that... This is like the only way to get like the best innate speed. The Thief has such good innate speed. It makes you go crazy fast. You can evade things. It's so worth it. The Time Mage is going to be... actually, no. The Thief is going to be bottom of A tier here because we need... It's like the one way to get the best agility. Whereas like the... Monk and the Monk and the Knight and the, like, pretty much every attacking job can give you a decent amount of strength, but the Thief and the Ninja's alright in giving you this, but the Thief has the best speed, so it's totally worth doing. Okay, then we have the Time Mage here, which I don't know why it went after the Time Mage is actually terrible, kind of. Like, I just realized this. I watched David Vink's video, and I just realized how terrible the Time Mage is for the majority of the game. I am going to put it in B tier. It's not good until you get, the only good spells are Return, Haste-Ga. Return is only good if you're grinding for, like, Wyvern Lances, or Dragon Lances. I don't remember what they're called. Return is alright. Quick is amazing. So Quick is amazing. Haste-Ga is amazing. And Comet and Meteor are pretty good. Yeah, so I'm gonna say the Time Mage is definitely worth using, but it's not that amazing until the end of the game. So I'm just going to put it in B tier. I don't think it's as bad as David Vink said it was, but it is still good. And what was I going to say? I was going to say something about a different job, and I think I forgot to say it. No, maybe not. I'm being dumb. Okay. Then we have the White Mage, which is one of the only ways to heal in this game. I think there's like a way to heal with the Chemist, and animals is good to heal and stuff in normal battles, but in bosses you need White Magic. So I'm going to put White Mage in S+ here because it's like the one big way to heal in this game. So yeah, S+. Okay, this is going to nobody's going to like this, but I am going to actually, not A tier, no way. I'm actually going to put this in B tier. I'm going to move the Knight up to A, bottom of A, since it has the two-handed, which is insanely good in like the majority of like the first world. The Berserker is going to be in B tier. Berserk is not a bad ability. I don't know, like if you're going to auto battle in normal battles, Berserk is OP. It's like just as good as two-handed and dual wield if you have like an axe. Like if you have an axe in Berserk, you'll get those criticals all the time. Berserk makes you go a bit faster, I think. I don't think it has like the increased miss rate like it does in some of the games. I think Berserk is a pretty solid ability, and this is the Berserker is a really fast way to get that decent strength boost. So I think that the Berserker is not as bad as everybody says it is. Okay guys, thank you guys all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to tell me what you think of my tier list down in the comments below. I would love to hear what you think are like your favorite jobs. You could even make me a whole tier list. I don't think anyone has enough time for that, but I think this is my opinion. Again, this is subjective. It's not everybody's going to agree with me, but I think this is my ranking. And thank you guys all for watching this video. Please be sure to check out my Discord in the link in the description. We can talk about Final Fantasy there. You can ask me questions about my channel. Sea of Thieves, if you guys like things like that. We have Sea of Thieves, we have Battle for Neighborville, we have Plants vs. Zombies, we have all sorts of games here on the Game Bazaar. Be sure to check out my other videos, like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.